Hey, friend, what is up, my loves? It is your girl, Shalom Unique, and welcome back to Money Monday. Yes, y'all know that my little corner is a vibe, and a vibe is all about wealth, abundance, and all the ways we can start treating money like the energy it really is. Okay, now, I don't know about you, but there was this time, I'm talking like a couple months ago, okay, recent, when I thought money was just numbers on a screen, okay, numbers on a screen that I'm looking at in my bank account. You know what I mean? Like, if I saw that I had $500 in my savings, in my mind, I literally only had $500 in the bank, honey. And if I didn't, I was broke. I was sad, frustrated. Like, what the heck? Like, why me? Why am I not working hard enough? Like, what else do I need to be doing? And then something happened, like, literally flipped my entire perspective. And I remember it so clearly, friend. Like, I was in this coffee shop, y'all. And the coffee shop not even open no more because I would go back. But I was in his coffee shop and I had my notebook, I had my journal, I had my little hot chocolate, or I think it was like a juice. And I was just scribbling, literally just trying to figure out how to get my finances together, making a plan right then and there after getting off of work. How was I going to get my life together? And I had a moment. It could have been the CBD in the coffee. I mean, in the juice. I don't know. But I knew it was from God. I knew it was from the universe, my higher self, whatever you want to call it. I just felt it all over my body. And it was so clear that money isn't just this hard thing that I'm supposed to be chasing. Money is energy, it flows, it moves, it circulates. And our relationship with it is important. And that right there was the real game changer, friend. And I know some of the girlies are gonna be like, okay, but how does this feeling, how does this energy help me pay my bills? How does it get my nails done? I feel you. Calm down. I get it. But here's the tea, friend. Once I started seeing money as energy, everything changed. I stopped seeing it as lack. I stopped feeling shame. I stopped feeling guilt about not having enough. And I started to notice the flow of money. I started to notice it in opportunities, in the little ways abundance literally showed up in my life. And y'all, I'm talking tiny things at first. Like someone paying you back a dollar that you forgot you lent to them, or you get a extra little tip, something extra like that. It was one time I was out on a walk and there was $7 on the floor. I'm outside on a walk, walking past $7. Little stuff like that is proof. And then if we start seeing those little moments and acknowledging them, you can start expecting more abundance. And I promise you, friend, it gets bigger. The things get bigger and start moving along the more you recognize it and acknowledge it. I remember this other time, or this one time, I had like literally an aha moment. Okay, I had randomly got this check in the mail. It wasn't even a check. It was a like a card, a spending card. It wasn't from my job, and I was not expecting it. It was from like an old insurance policy I had, and I literally laughed out loud. I gave a shout. I ain't gonna hold you. I was shouting. I did laugh a little bit, but it felt more like a rich laugh, like a like you know how the rich people be laughing. But I was filled with so much gratitude because this is money that I was not expecting at all. I held that envelope that card came in my hand, and I felt it. I literally filled. Looks like my body filled up with gratitude. I didn't feel like, yay, free money. It felt like an energy, like literally a glowing energy that I'm holding in my hand. Like the universe, like God, like whatever y'all want to call it, literally flowed through me and met me where I was at. And I swear from that moment, my money mindset started to shift. Cause it has to. It has to at this point. Because sometimes the stuff that we're doing is not working and we're so used to doing it that we don't even realize that a change needs to be made, that a mind shift needs to be made. And that's something that I want y'all to think about today. Money isn't something you chase, it's something you invite in. And I want you to let that sink into your mind. It's something you respect. It's something you understand. It's something that understands you when you align with it. So here's what I started doing after that moment, okay, to help me get to that mindset shift. One, I started tracking how I felt about money. Baby, I got that journaled and I journaled. You hear me? I wrote down every time I spent, every time I received. And instead of writing, I spent too much, or like, I need to do better, or I can't believe I did this again, I would write, I am grateful for this $20 because it allowed me to eat. It allowed me to enjoy such and such. I'm grateful for this money because it allowed me to do this and that and the other. I literally wrote a gratitude money journal. It allowed me to invest into me, whatever that did, y'all. And that changed the vibrations completely. Okay. It was definitely giving high vibration money. And that's the other thing. Abundance doesn't just come with making more money. I could work as many hours as I could, overtime, double overtime, getting all the things. Abundance doesn't come for how many hours I'm working myself tired. Okay. It literally comes from understanding the energy you're putting around it. So are you stressed every time you see your bank accounts? When them people's calling you because you late on that bill, are you ignoring them? Or are you curious? Are you playful? Are you expectant? Huh? Are you seeing money as a tool, as your best friend, as a good friend, as a way to create? Or are you seeing it as a threat? The moment I shifted that, and the moment you do it too, you're literally going to open the floodgates, friend. I won't even lie to you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's all spiritual and she's a fairy, airy fairy. No. You still have to make moves, honey. You still gotta make the money moves. You still might have to work. You still might have to hustle and show up and build skills and invest in yourself. All that. But once you but once your energy around money is aligned, it doesn't feel like a struggle. It doesn't feel like a hustle, right? It feels like a flow. And here's a little another tip that changed everything for me. Start small. Start by saying thank you when money comes to you in any form. I don't care if somebody gave you $1 or the vending machine didn't take your money but gave you your snack. I don't care if a friend is paying you back or you get a random bonus, or like me, I found $7 on the floor. Literally say out loud, thank you, God, for this money. Huh? Feel the gratitude. That energy compounds. So it just builds. And I promise it works. And then the bigger things start moving, the bigger moves start coming in, the bigger investments, the ideas you have. Maybe you start a side hustle or something like that, or you start monetizing your passions. Ideas are going to come, you're going to be able to create, and that money is going to flow in. And y'all, friend, don't sleep on that last part, what I'm saying, okay? Whatever your gift is, whether it's writing, dancing, coaching, teaching, baking, twerking, whatever it is, there's money in that energy. I don't care if you just talking just on I don't care if you the best gum popper ever. There's money in that. Yeah. Once you stop seeing money as something separate from you, I'm saying once you stop putting it in this box where it's scary and it's untouchable and you're not worthy of having it or it's not meant for you, you're going to notice opportunities everywhere and not the free ones. Okay? You're going to start saying yes to things that may be scary to you or may have scared you before because you wasn't sure. But now because you're going to trust the flow, you're going to say yes to those things. And let me just say this real quick because I know this one hits a lot of us because it hit me deep. If you grew up with a scarcity mindset, so if you grew up believing money don't grow on trees, money was hard to get, money is for other people, you can shift that. For the love of money is the root of all evil. You can shift that. Evil people are rich. You can change that. I did, and so can you. Because it's about awareness. It's about practice. It's about being honest with yourself about your own blocks, mental blocks, and your own beliefs. And yeah, sometimes you'll slip back into old thoughts. I know I do often. Hmm? But that's okay. Just notice it, realign. You can even give it a little acknowledgement, write it down in the journal, and keep it moving. Because money energy is patient like that. She understand that, you new to the game. She understand you may be new to the game. So she ain't gonna even do you like that if you backslide a little bit. She gonna be like, all right, cool. I see you working. How quickly can you get back aligned? Huh? Good job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ching, ching. So, friend, as we wrap up today, because I can literally talk about this all day and forever. I can go on and on about this because it's just so mind blowing how it works and how this mindset literally changed me. But here's my challenge for you this week: start noticing the money energy around you now. I want you to grab a journal, grab a piece of paper, whatever, and write it down. And I want you to speak the gratitude out loud and invite in abundance. Okay. And then take one aligned action towards monetizing your passion. Yeah. Towards stepping into the energy of wealth that's already trying to meet you. And friend, if you are looking for a little extra guidance on that, yeah, I got you. I got you. I created a 7-day journal workbook. It's called Move, Journal, Heal, or Stay Stuck. And we literally dive into mindsets and movement practices to literally shift your energy in just 7 days. It's going to reset your mind, body, soul, spirit, and your abundance. So you can DM me now or send me an email at shalomharden@gmail.com. It's only $14. We spend $14 like that. You can go ahead and spend your $14. This is that investment so that you can move differently this week and start moving in alignment with abundance that's already yours. Okay. All right, my friends. That's it for today's Money Monday. I love y'all so much. And I hope this shifts something in you. Go practice, go feel, and go get your money energy flowing. And I will see you next week for another chit chat. Stay abundant, stay radiant, my friend, and keep moving in the energy. Yeah. Okay, bye.